Hello, in this video we're going to do a utility maximization problem that involves the labor-leisure choice model. So we have a utility function. This is Selma's utility function. She earns $10 an hour in the market. She has no non-labor income, so non-labor income is zero. And she has 24 hours in a day to allocate between work and leisure. We want to find Selma's utility maximizing level of consumption, leisure, and hours of work. So again, this is her utility function. Based on that utility function, we're going to get the marginal utilities. So the marginal utility of leisure is technically the partial derivative of the utility function with respect to leisure. So taking this 3 from the exponent on L, bringing it down in front, and then 3 minus 1 leaves us with L squared. So that's the marginal utility of leisure. Likewise, the marginal utility of consumption, we take the partial derivative of C here. We're going to just get back 1, and since that 1 is touching L cubed, we have the marginal utility consumption equaling L to the third power. The next step here is to form the person's budget constraint. The budget constraint, consumption equals a wage times H, hours of work. And given this person has only 24 hours in a day to allocate between work and leisure, hours of work will equal 24 minus hours of leisure. So making a substitution of 24 minus L into this budget constraint, we have C equals 10. 10 again is the market wage, all multiplied through by 24 minus L. And just simplifying here a little bit. The next step is to set up the utility maximizing condition, which is given by the marginal utility of leisure divided by the wage, and that will equal the marginal utility of consumption. Substituting in for the marginal utility of leisure, we plug in what we saw in the first slide, 3 times C times L squared, and that's all divided by the wage of 10. And the marginal utility of consumption we saw was L cubed. Multiplying both sides through by 10, we move this 10 over then to the right-hand side, we get this. Okay. Dividing through by 3, we're going to get 10 divided by 3. And then I'm also going to divide through by L squared. So on the left-hand side, we'll just have C. And on the right-hand side, we'll have this. And simplifying this up a little bit, C will equal 10L divided by 3. Our next step is to plug this result into the constraint, rewriting our constraint. And for C, we're just going to plug in 10L divided by 3, and now just a matter of simplifying. Moving the 10L over to the left-hand side. 10L will just be 30L divided by 3. Adding those up, we're going to get 40L divided by 3 equals 240. Then multiplying through by 3 divided by 40. Okay, multiplying both sides through by 3 divided by 40, we get this step, and that'll simplify very nicely to L equals 18. So this person will take 18 hours of leisure, and given that there are only 24 hours in a day, this person will be working 6 hours, so H equals 6. And lastly, we can calculate the person's level of consumption. We could just plug 18 into this expression over here, and we'll get C equals 60. Or if we wanted to, we could just take hours of work and multiply it by the wage. Okay, get $60 too. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful.